We've all seen it. The classic isekai setup where someone dies and gets reborn, usually as an overpowered kid in a fantasy world. Sure, the plots might feel recycled, but let's be honest, there's something about these stories that keeps us coming back. So today, we're diving into the top 10 anime where the main character is reincarnated as an OP child. Kicking off our list at number 10. The Eighth Son. This show is the embodiment of every isekai cliché in the book. If you're looking for originality, look elsewhere. If you're looking for quality, yeah, you should still look elsewhere. Let's start with the visuals. Basic 2D animation mixed with clunky CGI that feels like it was glued together for a quick cash grab. The background music? Just as generic and soulless. The story kicks off with the protagonist dying from overwork classic. He's reincarnated in a fantasy world and handed a platter of OP skills and magic spells. And yet, despite how uninspired it all sounds, maybe just maybe you might enjoy it. So don't just take my word for it. At number 9. The Aristocrat's otherworldly adventure. Sometimes trying to be a hero is more about impulse than wisdom. Our protagonist throws himself into danger by protecting two girls from being assaulted, and ends up getting stabbed. But death isn't the end for him. He's reborn as the third son of a noble family in a fantasy world. And during a church baptism at age 5, he meets the very gods who brought him there. Each god bestows upon him divine blessings and protection, essentially making him insanely overpowered from the get-go. It's entertaining, but honestly, the absurd power level kind of killed the fun for me. At number 8, Reborn to master the blade. From hero king to extraordinary squire. I always thought being a king would be the dream life, castles, riches, power. But this king? Not so much. He hated his previous life and wished to be reborn as a commoner who could focus solely on swordsmanship. Not only is he reborn, but in a twist, he also gender swaps into a stunning female version of himself. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, and stay tuned for more anime content. And yep, spoiler warning ahead. Now, as Inglis, she lives only to fight strong opponents and perfect her blade. Think of her as a female Goku, only smarter. Great animation, solid pacing, fun world building. It's an underrated gem and a strong entry on this list. Coming in at 7 Wise Man's Grandchild. Sheen is the poster boy for child prodigies. He was raised by the legendary Merlin in a world of magic where he quickly displayed insane magical and martial prowess. At 15, he heads to the capital to begin his new life. He doesn't even need to chant to cast spells a rule-breaking twist that baffles everyone around him. And of course, in typical OP fashion, he has no interest in hiding how powerful he is. What follows is a display of raw magical flexing that becomes the show's main charm and also its biggest flaw. And at number 6, the faraway paladin. Being reborn into a magical world? Been there. Being raised by 3 undead guardians? Now that's new. The main character is nurtured and trained by his undead parents to one day explore the world beyond their secluded hideout. While the art style is appealing, the protagonist himself lacks personality, which dulls the overall impact. But the twist of being raised by undead and stepping into a world they no longer understand adds a layer of mystery you won't find elsewhere. On number 5, Knight's Magic, Confession Time. I didn't even realize the main character was a guy at first. His hair and face are so sparkly, they put my future to shame. Our hero is Kurata, a mecha-obsessed otaku who dies in a car crash and reincarnates as Ernesty, a prodigy in a world where giant magical robots called Silhouette Knights exist. He's not just a great pilot, he dreams of building his own mecha from scratch, something no one has ever done before. If you're into mechs and magic, this one's for you. At number 4, the world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat. The world's greatest assassin is betrayed and killed by his own organization. But instead of dying, he's reincarnated into a bloodline of assassins in another world. He's given a choice of skills to take with him, but he can't use magic. That doesn't stop him, though. He fights with sniper rifles loaded with magic bullets and takes on the very hero of the new world in a deadly duel. It's stylish, strategic, and action-packed. And at number 3, the strongest exorcist in another world. After betrayal and near death, the strongest exorcist uses a secret technique to reincarnate himself into a magical world. Although he can't use magic, he retains all of his powerful exorcist skills and even controls summoned monsters. His abilities are so overwhelming that not even this world's hero can match him. Yes, it's generic, but that's what makes it peak isekai fun for many fans. Coming on this list at number 2, we have By the Grace of the Gods. This man had a miserable life. After dying, He's granted a second chance in a fantasy world where he's blessed with magical powers and an unusual obsession with slimes. He starts raising various kinds of slimes, each helping with chores and day-to-day tasks. The townspeople are amazed at how useful they are. It's a wholesome, slow-paced anime that's perfect for relaxing and unwinding. And finally, at number 1, we have Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. No top reincarnation list would be complete without this one. It follows a shut-in loser who dies and is reborn as Rudius in a magical world, starting life over with incredible magical potential. From mastering spells at a young age to facing emotional, spiritual, and physical growth, Mushoku Tensei delivers a compelling, character-driven story filled with adventure and wonder. This anime isn't just another isekai, it's the benchmark of the entire genre. And that's a wrap. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay awesome.